everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a project for you today, and we are going to be working on a Easter. You can make it as a table runner, a wall hanging, whatever your desire is. And I want everyone to enjoy this video. So, it may be a two-part video. I don't know. Because the prepping what takes the longest with this. So, today I'm going to show you how to do this. And, I know someone. Now, Pam, if you're watching, get ready because I'm going to show you how to do this. The way you do this block is the way you're going to do every other block on this particular pattern. The only thing that you're going to do sewing on is putting the strips together, the backing, and then you're going to have batting or fusible fleece or whatever you want to use. Is fine. And then that will be the last thing that I show you how to do on this. But all of this is applique, okay? And so I'm going to show you the materials that you're going to need for this particular project. All her wall hangings, all her stuff that she has. I even have one for spring. I wanted to get the fall, the summer, and so forth. She has a Christmas one that I would like to do. But I love her site. She has great stuff. And this will give you time for, if you don't have these materials, go on and get them. And give you time to get your materials because you're going to need the proper stabilizer for this. You can look at Walmart. They might have some cutaway because that's what you're going to need. And now I ordered these off of eBay. And you can get them from 100 to 200 to 500 sheets. I think they have some in a roll. But I would get some of this cutaway because that's what you're going to need. Okay, so that's the first material that you're going to need with this. You're also going to need some Heat and Bond Light. And I got this here. And I bought mine in a big roll at Walmart. And it's like $7. But I use it a lot when I do machine applique. If you're doing quilt applique, this is good stuff to use. But I use this a lot. You can use Wonder Under, whatever you feel that you want to use. It's no preference. And then I would just cut your sheet off because you'll need this to back your fabric with, like I done here. And I just went through my bin over there and picked out all my fabrics that I can use for Easter or whatever. And I put it in a box, and so that's what I'll be using, because you'll be doing different appliques. So, and then I just backed it with some fusible web with that heat and bond, or Wonder Under, whatever you're going to need. And today we will be working on this E right here. So you're going to need 3 pieces. You're going to need 1 for the carrot, 1 for the leaf, and then you're going to need 1 for the E. Okay? So the main thing is prepping all your stuff. So that's what you're going to be needing, because we're going to work on this one right here. So I need to pick out my deal for the E. And get that prepped. And I just might put you on my other. Now, you want to allow a little room when you do applique, okay? I usually cut mine about, if it's big pieces like the bunny rabbit, or whatever, I usually do about a between a 5 and probably 4.5 by 4.5 squares. That just allows a lot of room for you to work with. And it just depends on your appliques. So, and I will show you when we get to stitching. I'll go over that with you. And then you kind of just guesstimate what it is. And I usually press on the paper side, because you want all that glue to get on your fabric. And then just let it cool off a minute. Okay. Now, the second thing you're going to do is, you are going to need extra bobbins, because you have your thread color, and you're going to need a wind bobbin the same as this. So, because that goes with your satin stitch. So you're going to need to wind a bobbin with the same color here. I know it's kind of, but you're going to, if I was you, I'd get a separate container to put all your bobbins that you wind with the colors in one little container, because you will be using them, especially on this machine here. You got to do, when you do a satin stitch, you want your top thread to match your bobbin, your bottom thread. So that's why you want to wind the bobbin like this, only when you're satin stitch. Okay, So you want to make sure you get all that prepped. The colors that you're going to use. And because like for the leaf, I'm going to use green. Now, if I know that my leaf is kind of small, I'll just fold this in half and I'll cut it. And I'll show you how to do all that. Now, the next thing that it tells you is you're going to need a 6x6 batting. I use Warm and Natural. You can use 100% cotton. Do not use the polyfill, the quilt, the thick stuff that you use for your quilts. You don't want to use that. You want to use just regular quilt batting. If you don't have no batting, you can use felt. But this is, that other stuff there, I just would not highly recommend it for machine embroidery. It's too puffy and thick, and your needle will get caught. So I just recommend not to use it. Just use a thin batting, which I use Warm and Natural a lot. 100% cotton batting you can use. So that's what you're going to need is a 6x6 inch of this. And then now you're going to have a background fabric. And this is going to recommend 6x6 inch. Heat and bond spray, because a lot of times I will spray my fabric to my batting. Just kind of holds better. So I use this a lot. You might want to start buying this. It doesn't gunk up your needle. And I use this if I'm going to float a shirt or float a towel or whatever. And this is what I use right here. Okay. Scissors. These are my favorite go-to scissors. These are applique scissors. They have one that's called like a duck bill. I don't use those. I will not use those. I refuse to use those. They don't work. To me, they make your fabric fray. And I just don't like using it at all. You can use whatever. Let's see. Now, I'm trying to find. I had some other scissors and I don't know what happened to them. Oh. Now, Walmart. Carries these scissors here that's got like a curve. And then I got these at Bernina. And they have like a small curve. These would kind of be, I haven't used these for applique, but I'll use them for like cutting your jump threads or whatever. But they have these at Walmart. And I think they've got another kind as well there. I really didn't look. But if you can get your hands on a pair of these, you can, and Pam, I'll have a surprise for you because I'm making you a box. So, I'll have a surprise in there for you. But anyways, you can get these off of Amazon, eBay. But these, I like them. I'm just showing you things that I like to use. what fits me. Everybody has their preference on what they use, the materials and everything like that, and that's fine too. This is just what I use that I get good results off of them. Make sure you have a needle that's 7511. Those are the only embroidery needles I use. I don't use any other kind unless it's like marine vinyl or something. Even with the shirts, I use a 7511 needle. It works. I don't have no problem with it. Okay, now, you can use any color thread. I don't normally go by what the machine says unless it's black or white or it's a specific color that really needs to be like the black and white. If it shows on there, yeah, I will use the black and white if I need to. Any other color, you can use whatever color you want. It doesn't have to go necessarily what the machine says. So that's another thing. I don't go by what the machine says. I usually use my own colors. So let's see. Anything else? Okay. Okay, I think I covered everything. So, what I'm going to do is because I'm doing this is like for like a setup and what all you need, and you know you want to get everything prepped first. So make sure you cut your stuff. And I'm going to spray mine with Heat and Bond. I mean, not Heat and Bond, but, yeah, my Heat and Bond, my spray. I'm going to spray that down with my batting. And so, I normally don't use this, but I'm just going to coat. I'm not going to coat it. You don't want to coat your batting with that spray, just lightly. And then put your fabric on top of it. And then you're ready to go. Prep your fabric. Get all your fabrics prepped with the Heat and Bond. Whatever you're going to use, make sure you have all that. Wind your bobbin threads with the top. Get all that prepped. You want to have everything ready to go when you do this project. Okay, I'm going to get off of here because this was basically like a setup and what you're going to need. Now, the next video I'll do, we will get started on doing the machine embroidery, which is called In the Hoop. And we will get our hoop together with our stabilizer. Now, I wanted to show you two projects that I just did. I haven't decided quite what I'm going to do. It may be a banner, it may be a wall hanging. I don't know yet. But Pam was telling me, I seen a little embroidery design that she had that was so cute. It was Easter. So, over on Swap Embroidery, which I go there too a lot, it's a free design. So, you just go over there, make your login, you know, an account, and just sign up, and it's free. And go download your designs. But this is what I did. Right here. It says Happy Easter. And I kind of did my own colors with this. But I kind of went with the machine as well. So, that's my little design right there that I did. And I think it's really cute. I usually, when I'm doing machine embroidery like this, I usually will cut my fabric to 8.5 by 8.5. That gives me room, and it gives me enough to cut, because this is a 6 by 6 inch square. So it allowed me to have enough room, in which I have a ruler here that's 6 by 6. So it just allows me to have enough room. You can cut it down to 8 by 8, 7 by 7, and so forth. So that's why I use like a 8.5 by 8.5 piece of fabric, and it to make sure that I have I can cut my squares to any size. But there's one. And then this pattern here I got off of Bunny Cup Embroidery, and they have a bunch of free designs on there. If it'll say embroidery designs, click on that and it'll pull up where it'll show free designs. And then it has free design sets. But here's the little chick. And I thought that was pretty. There's 4 or 5 more. So I thought that was pretty cute. So that's the last 2 that I've done. But anyways, okay, I'm going to get off of here and upload this video. And I will start on the next video. So I will see y'all back. If you like this channel, please give it a thumbs up. If subscribe to my channel, leave comments, and I hope to see you on the next video. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.